Hey, welcome back. Welcome me back. Welcome us all back. New home in Bethany. I had another. What? How do they say the Zoomers? A low key, very productive day today. I didn't. And once again, it struck in the afternoon. What is going on with me? Afternoon productivity. I don't know, man. Um, I had an idea about my endos, and I ended up working throughout my house, changing the way I have my internal storm windows set up. You know, the PVC framing of I've got plastic wrapped around doubly or triply or quadruply wrapped around a PVC frame that I made for each, custom made for each window. I have big windows. Like one of my windows is over 6 feet wide and 4 feet high. You know, they're the old house uh, short wide windows, the shawty windows. Uh, they're the gordita specials, right? Wide and short, you know, lots of light. Um, I had I had those acoustic foam panels that were ridged like a sawtooth wave pattern. You know, it rises, it falls, it rises, it falls. Picture that with a flat, flat on the other side. I had the thought, what if I cut those panels up and made them? Where the heck am I at, man? Where am I at? And what am I doing? Oh, I'm at the Pyroman. We're at the Pyromancer. Yes. Yes, we had a visit to the Pyromancer. He could not help us out because we were looking for magma. There's Crimsite. I think if I just go along the river, I'm going to find the magma, right? You can see the bubbles rising from the magma. I guess that's why I'm out. I'm guessing. You probably know better than I do. So those acoustic panels, I went around. So I went to every window. I tried this. I didn't do it like a madman, helter skelter and all that. I did it. The first thing I did was I made a new endo for my master bathroom. It's a very small one. It's the smallest window in the house. And I had not yet made a PVC frame with plastic, what I'm calling the endos, the internal storm windows, cold frame. Had not yet made that. I also haven't made it for the kitchen, and I didn't make that either today. I'm putting it off because, man, I do love my kitchen light. I love the light, to be able to see the view out my kitchen window. Man, I love it. So, God, this is gorgeous. This is incredible. Look at this stuff, man. What is this? Gravel under a blue filter. Oh, my goodness. Good golly, Miss Molly. My gumdrops. Wow. Okay, keep looking for... Okay, keep looking for... What do you call that stuff? The bubbly stuff. Okay. We can always go to the nether. What is this stuff? That's Crimsite. Crimsite. You're not the hot stuff. You're the Crimsite. Okay. Antimony. The way I reconfigured the endos was, and it started with that one bathroom window. I took the acoustic panels down, the 1 foot square by 1 inch thick acoustic panels. Is that iron? No, that's not iron. I took those. We still need a lot of iron though, because I used it all up on my. I used it up pretty much My storage system. Wait a minute. We're going the wrong way, dog. Come on. Focus. There's Murmur right there. If you're going to walk home, it's way up to the northwest. I don't know why you'd want to walk home, but you do you. If you got that wand, you can always fly. But you do love walking, don't you? I went out walking this afternoon. Walking at Sunset Walk at the lake. Beautiful sunset, man, across the other side of the lake. Golly. Messaged with my sister and caught up with her about my brother-in-law's health. And so sending thoughts out to them. Look forward to seeing them when I finally get out there. Hopefully in a few weeks, next month. So I cut the acoustic panels into strips of 2 ridges, a ridge, a valley, and a ridge. And I tucked them under the bottom of the PVC frame on the windowsill so that the ridges are on either side of the PVC frame, the bottom frame bar, the lower PVC pipe. And the valley is snugged up, it's the PVC pipe is kind of held into the valley of the foam. Now the foam is not that stiff, so it doesn't particularly have any strength and it smushes easily, but it has enough form that it kind of helps to keep the PVC in place. And I did that. My plan was to do it along the windowsill and up each side of each window, leaving the top of the endo unsealed with the foam. Oh, I've been here already. Have I been here? Looks like I have. Looks like I mined out. Yep, I did. Hey, there's iron that I missed the first time. Okay. Missed me once, shame on me. Missed me twice, also shame on me. Looks like I got it. Okay. In practice, however, what I found out was that all I had to do was to cushion the lower bar along the windowsill, and then work my way up one side, the right side or the left side, but not both. Work my way up one side, and it forced the other side of the PVC, to be snug against the far part of the window box, if that makes sense to you. And then I left the top open, and it worked everywhere. And in fact, in my front dining room, the biggest window in the house, and hence the biggest endo, I found that it solved a lot of fitment issues I had by using the foam, and it made it better. Every window is sealed better now, and because I don't have those big acoustic panels along the bottom, I have more light in all my windows. So it's sealed better, and I have more light. And I'm just delighted with that. And at some point it occurred to me, I had door thresholds that I have worked on before to limited success. And this time I approached it with, I found, while looking for some kind of a glue material, I found a very strong industrial type glue sealant. New skill point. There you go. What are you? You're going nuts with that sound. There we go. There we go. And I was able to use that. It's kind of like a Gorilla Glue. It wasn't that brand, but it gives you kind of the idea of what it is. I found some of that. It's very old. In fact, I wasn't even sure it was usable. It turned out it was usable. Wow, look at the reach I've got here. Wow. I mean, that alone would have been fantastic. And it was. It really was. Got another call. On top of that, I realized that the reason I was missing so many phone calls and messages is because I had my phone on silent. I thought I had turned, it turns out it doesn't matter what you got the volume adjustment knobs on the phone, on the right side of the phone next to the power button. It don't really matter how you got those things set. What matters is what you've got set in the settings. I mean, it's more to it than that, but I realized I needed to mess around with the settings. Ooh, Soulstone. What? Okay. Still looking for some of that magma. So I got my phone fixed so I can actually hear my calls now, and it's not just the vibration, it's the notification sound. So, man, that solves a mystery I've had for a long time. Sleep through this night. Let me look down here real quick and see who's. Ah. Okay, good. 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 She's had an exhausting couple of days. There's a lot of influenza A showing up in the clinic. And she has a flight scheduled for this coming Wednesday. Today is what, Saturday? Yeah. So she's hoping she doesn't catch the flu, but everybody, she's being exposed to it daily. And anyway, 'tis the season, I guess. Hopefully we're all vaccinated against it. I know I am. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I got the right vaccine. It's the early one back in August. So yeah, endos are buffed up and with more light and a better seal all the way around. And also I can fully raise the blinds if I want to, the mini blinds, and the square panels aren't going to fall off. It wasn't a huge problem or anything. It just a bit annoying, and that's no longer an issue. I did not glue. My plan was to glue the foam strips, but I did not. I didn't. They're just held in place by pressure all around. Because A, I'm sure I'll have other ideas, and B, I like the flexibility when it's time to remove the endo. I just simply just pull it out, and I'll grab the foam, and I'll just retuck it all back in individually, with each window, custom for each window. I like that. One of the endos was in the last time I had installed it. I thought it was upside down, so I changed it. I flipped it. It turns out the Christmas light pattern was upside down, but the endo was in the correct way, and the way I put it back in, it was kind of it didn't fit as good. It wasn't the window frame is not perfectly symmetrical from left to right. So the way I had it in the first time was the best. And what in the world are you? You're a squid. You're fine. Okay, we're fine. So I made some changes with that, reverted that, fixed that to where it was better fitment, and yeah, all that. And that was just part of the day. I also I think it was yesterday, I had the bright idea finally had a bright idea about the fact that I'm constantly sniffling in this house. You know, I'm having the ducts cleaned in a few weeks in January. But I finally thought, you know what? I've got some spray cleaner with bleach. You know, disinfectant with bleach. Why don't I just spray some of that into the duct boots, the floor duct boots? It can't hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything. It's galvanized steel or tin down there. I'm not sure what it is, but it's an easily bendable metal. And so I did that earlier today. I sprayed down with bleach all of my floor ducts. And so I've kind of been dealing with the sinusitis, allergic-itis from that today. And I knew I would from the chlorine and the bleach, but we'll see if that helps at all. I don't think it can hurt. And I don't have any insect life down there as far as I know. I don't. Okay, let us just fly, winged one. So, fly, robin, fly, way up to the sky. Fly, doggone fly. Wow. Holy mackerel. Hurry, mackerel. That's pretty nice, man. Wow. We're flying. It is. Look how far we're flying. Boop. Boink. Where the heck we at? Oh, straight. Just climb the mountain range. You'll be home before dinner time. You know that. But we're out here to find magma. Oh, yes, you are correct. But unfortunately, we're going to have to go straight home. Is that all you did, dog? Yep, I think so. The duck. Nope. Wait, there's more. I actually did some cabinet moves and some storage in the kitchen storage moves and rearrangements today. And that's hard stuff for me. That's not nothing. For me, it's hard to figure out where I want to store stuff and what's the best optimal way for me to store my things. And I made some changes. I'm still not sure I got it right, but I did make some changes. Another thing I've done, I didn't do it today, but yesterday I double checked and all my bills are paid current. Nothing is due or past due. Everything is free and clear. All my bills are. And my bills, my electric bill and gas bill were very reasonable. My water bill, a little higher than what I'm used to month from my earlier place. Can I just float down? Oof, it's gonna hurt. Man, that really hurt. That hurt a lot. But it worked. Oh, that also kind of hurt. Note to self, do not float straight down. So I also went online to the Pike Pass, Oklahoma Pike Pass, and updated my address there. Yeah, I had some doors, the door to the garage, the front door, the door out of the garage to the backyard, all those 3 doors, and the door from the kitchen to the backyard, those 4 doors were drafty along the door threshold. And I've done some things to make them better, including buying a new rubber insert for my back door, kitchen door threshold. And that helped. but I glued down the 2 ridge strips of this foam acoustic insulation. Cut the strips out and just glued it down. Cleaned those thresholds carefully. Put down that super glue stuff, that Gorilla Glue, and then put the foam on top of it and smushed it down with my feet, and who knows how well that's going to work over the course of time. Probably not great, but maybe it'll be something, right? Maybe it'll be something. Always goes to show it goes to show, just goes to show it's always something. And we got 3 Nautilus deals. Oops. Ross, okay, you go there. I feel like I had a productive day. I didn't go anywhere, and kind of get a tiny bit kicking myself, maybe a little bit, because I didn't go anywhere. But I did make some progress today. All in all, I made progress. So where does this stuff go? It's going to go here. You are going to go here. You also are going to go here. Ooh, I can have those gummies now. Man, I was not planning to record another episode today, but I had all that on my mind, and I thought, if I don't record now, will I remember it? Will I be able to get it all out of there? I don't know. I don't know if I could or would or could or would not or could not, but I did. Alright, let's see if we can do these down here. Anything else we got? Just copper. Okay, the magma. We need the generator in place. Need the old generator. Maybe what I'm going to do too. Oh shit. I was not expecting that. Whoa. Not today, Skeletoni. It is dark out here. Ooh, look how that's light up. Oh, nice. Not today, Skeletoni. Closing that trap door. Okay. Why don't we... Whoa, flip, don't do that. Close that off. I did a double tap. Oh my goodness. Alright, well let's get some sleep and we'll check back in. See you next time from Minecraft Through the Night. Can I keep up the streak? 3 days of productivity in a row. Or will I stop the streak? Who knows? You got to tune in next time from Minecraft Through the Night. Now get to sleep, will you? Also sleep.